It's another media day, another year for you. So much excitement this offseason. You guys lost some pieces. Got one big new piece everyone's excited about. Some additional pieces, a good draft. Do you guys feel any of the external pressure yet?
No, we don't. Like you said, it was an exciting off season for us, but like that excitement is over now. Like it's time to work. You know what I mean? It's grind time for us, and so that's been our focus. We'll let the outside world worry about the hype and all the excitement that's going on.
All right, past couple of years, Coach T, rebounding, defense, huge emphasis. I know some of us on this side all worried about offense, like, oh my gosh, so many scores.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like? You guys got to get stops. On the past couple of years, you guys struggled to defend the pick and roll at times. With some of the additions and the length you guys have on the perimeter, you feel like that won't be as much of an issue anymore?
I think all this year is all about chemistry for us on the defense end and the offense end. And one big thing for us this year is going to be communication. And I think bringing in Christy, being a natural leader that she is going to be big for us. And then bringing in Elena, she's a winner. You know what I mean? Whatever team she played on, she's been a winner, and she knows the will to win. So I think that's going to be big for us, especially with some of the younger players. And now that some of us that's been here, going on year 5, we're older, so we've been around the game a little longer. But yes, defense for us is going to be our number one thing. Like you said, we have so much talent on offense, and the ball's going to move, and every night is going to be somebody else's night, and he could play 1 through 12 if he wanted to. But defense for us is definitely our biggest thing right now.
All right, you mentioned chemistry. You guys have been bonding off the court at games, Wizards games, Valor games, whatever Elena was talking about. You hosted dinner the other night for everybody.
Yeah.
How important is the off-court chemistry as it pertains to the on-court chemistry?
It's important because if you build that relationship and you really care for the person next to you, that's who you play for, and you play as a family, and that's the biggest thing here with the Mystics is it's a family environment. So that's what we want to. The players that's coming in, we want them to feel that way. Like, this is a family here. And you go harder for your family. Everybody knows that. Like, you play for your family. Like, it's more than just about you. And you're doing this for more than somebody outside yourself. So that's what we want to build here is playing for a family. And it makes the game easier. It makes the locker room easier. It makes, when you need to say something to somebody, they don't take it offensively. And they take it as, that's a sister telling me because I know I can do better.
All right, so I mentioned offense, so I'm going to ask you an offensive question. A good year for you on that side of the ball. You also showed very capable two-way player, which is going to play a lot into the defensive side. But are you looking forward to having more space to operate? Because at times last year, sometimes, hard closeouts.
Yeah.
They rush you off the three-point line. There's another 2 people there. This year, I don't think you're going to, the second person might be a ways off.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited. I think everybody's pretty excited for that. I mean, like, where do you help from? Like, where do you help? I mean, every team is going to have to come with a different philosophy of trying to play defense. Do they switch everything? Do they hard hedge? Do they stay? You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be interesting to see. I think we're going to see every single defense you could possibly play. But I think it's going to be hard for teams. Like, either we're going to give up the threes today or we're going to give up the layups because that's what it's going to be. Like, it's going to be an open lane in there. Or you're just going to give up threes. And we have 3 of the top 4 3-point shooters from last year on this team this year. So what do you do?
All right, my last question is centered around defense again. Mention your prowess as a defensive player. You're a long, lanky guard. Shatori's long. Cloud's 6 foot. Tara's just a little bit under that. How much ball pressure do you think, how much disruption do you think you guys can cause for opposing teams this year on the perimeter?
We could cause a lot of disruption as long as, like I said, when it comes to communication, because whenever you feel like somebody got your back, you pressure a little more because if you happen to get beat, you know that there's help behind you. But with our length and our quickness on this team, we can cause a lot of disruption, and it's just the willing to do it.